It's been almost 100 years since Bessie Coleman tragically died on April 30, 1926, in Jacksonville, Florida, while practicing for the air show. When the news about her death spread around, there were 3 funerals held for the beloved hero. One in Jacksonville, one in Orlando, and one in Chicago, where she was laid to rest. And yet this legend was missing from textbooks for decades, before the recent generations could read about her again. Although Bessie was only 34 when she perished, her life was filled with extraordinary accomplishments for a Black woman of her time. The woman who didn't let her circumstances define her life. Paving a path that simply did not exist, for herself and other women, she remains a big inspiration to those fighting against overwhelming obstacles on their way to success. Whether you are an aviation lover or not, studying this legendary woman helps preserve the history and inspire women to achieve their dreams. Bessie was a bold young woman from a small town in Texas who dreamed of flying an airplane in the United States. But how do you chase a dream when every place turns you down? It was very common for flight schools in the U.S. to say no to women and African Americans, making it impossible for Bessie to pursue her dream of becoming a pilot domestically. Determined to overcome these barriers, she learned French, saved money, and moved to France, where aviation was more advanced and less restricted by race and gender. While learning to fly was extremely challenging, particularly given the rudimentary aircraft of the time, Bessie thrived in the rigorous program. She faced the added difficulty of studying in a foreign language, as all her instruction and manuals were in French. Despite these challenges, she quickly earned the respect of her instructors and peers through her talent, determination, and hard work. For many years, Bessie was mainly featured in children's books, and her story was not receiving any attention among the adult population. Only in recent decades have adult biographies begun to recognize and explore the life and legacy of this historically significant woman. The woman who not only made her dream come true, but also pulled her mother and siblings out of poverty. Although Bessie did not live to see it happen, one of her biggest dreams came true 3 years after her death. The opening of flight school for African American students. 3 years after her tragic passing, the Bessie Coleman Aero Club School finally opened its doors, honoring her vision and legacy. Aspiring female entrepreneurs today can learn many things from Bessie Coleman, but one lesson stands out. If all doors are closed to you, carve out your own path and keep going.